when only 5 pickers showed up this morning to harvest his sweet potatoes, farmer Keith Smith saw possible ruin, the loss of his $500,000 crop.
They're running scared because of this new law.
And you're in trouble.
I'm in trouble, bad trouble.
Smith's 200 acres need 20 pickers, mostly Mexican nationals.
There is not enough documented people here to supply that workforce.
Most of your workers are here illegally.
But sure, if they got documentation, they got a better job than working for me.
But when only 5 pickers showed up this morning to harvest his sweet potatoes, farmer Keith Smith saw possible ruin, the loss of his $500,000 crop.
They're running scared because of this new law.
And you're in trouble.
I'm in trouble, bad trouble. That'll solve the problem. You want to get rid of illegal immigrants, quit eating. And that's for everybody. That's, nationwide. If you want to get rid of them, quit eating. That'll solve the problem. You want to get rid of illegal immigrants, quit eating. And that's for everybody. That's, nationwide. If you want to get rid of them, quit eating.
Looked around and found out Ron the shithead then caused a lot of shit. These undocumented workers have taken action. Now, Florida looks stupid because there's nobody delivering the gas to the gas stations. There's nobody working on the streets. There's nobody building the buildings. Whole communities have got up and left. Because you got to understand, Ron DeSantis was calling himself targeting the Latino community. But in Florida, you got Canadians, you got Cubans, you got Haitians, you got Dominicans, you got They didn't think this out because in school they teach your kids, get your education. You won't have to work like the little people. You won't have to do all. You get to sit in the office and run the big company. Well, now you don't have these employees. You don't have these workers. These hard-working workers. Y'all done took a whole nother left, right, back flip and dipped and squatted and fucked up because they are not playing. Y'all got issues now. The NAACP is telling black folks stay out of Florida because Ron the shithead is the biggest racist piece of shit right now. One of the biggest racist pieces of shit, and he is creating havoc on Florida.
I'm so tired, I'm missing my own bag. I don't feel it in my leg, but boy, right in my lower back. I tell you there, and in my forearms, just from like this repetitive motion of like. So one of the workers asked me, he said, well, what do you think it would take for an American to come out here and do this job? I think it would take like $30 an hour. Guaranteed. Like not even based on the buckets that they get. And then when you'd go to the grocery store, your orange juice would cost $12. Because after being here, I tell you what, I don't think most of you would do this job. That's the fact. Sounds like it's time to go. So I wouldn't get paid for this one today. Because it's not full. Oh, man. So now if you look what I made today, I only finished 3 bins, $28.50, $2.85 an hour over 10 hours.
Well, Morgan?
So now if you look what I made today, I only finished 3 bins, $28.50, $2.85 an hour over 10 hours.
Well, Morgan, time to go.
That's like 3 2/3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, was it easy?
Absolutely not. It was even harder than I expected it would be.
But you exceeded my expectations.
I did.
I figured you would have quit. But
Thanks for having so much faith.
You pulled through. You pulled through.
Let's go home.
Let's go.
ni alma se mira, mira. Y la fresa está buena. Pero ni una alma miro. Por aquí nomás, aunque sea una almita, está una almita. Esa sí está gustosa porque nomás ella es. Y andamos todos agüitados porque no llegó ni una persona.
I'm a unit commander with the Brown Berets here in Dallas, and I'm here to remind you of the serious threat posed to my community and the community of my allies by the racist, white supremacists, and the white nationalists calling themselves Republicans. This hate has not only touched my people, but all our people. It has touched the black community, the Asian community, the Muslim community, the LGBTQ plus community, and any other community that doesn't align themselves or bow down to the hate-filled, false Christian ideology. I'm here to tell you to not sleep on this threat. Do not wait for it to touch your loved ones. You have to organize yourselves now, and you have to fight back now. Legislation like HB 20 and the other legislation in Texas and in Florida are only fueling this hate. Aaron Martinez, 33, was murdered by a white nationalist, a racist, in Forney, Texas. He was a father of two and loved by his community. Daniela Mendoza, 11 years old, a fourth grader, murdered by a racist, a white supremacist. Sofia Mendoza, 8 years old, a second grader, murdered by a racist, a white supremacist. The Cho family and their 3-year-old was also murdered by a racist and a white supremacist at the Allen Outlet shooting. These threats are real. The time to organize yourselves and fight back is now.
This is the thing about you Christians. Ain't nobody afraid of your daddy God. You afraid of that bitch ass motherfucker. Tell him to pull up. Y'all sound like neglected ass children. Daddy God is coming this year. Daddy God is coming. That man ain't coming to save you. Y'all in the sky. Daddy God is coming. Your daddy ain't coming to save you. You're crazy. So this is the thing.
Stragglers. Whenever you're dealing with white people, they always have a backup system in place. And in the military, we call it a rear guard. Anytime you have a fight with a white person, if you losing, you're going to have white people in the background acting like they don't even see what's going on. Once you start winning that fight, they going to come and break it up and push you back. Happened to me a lot of times. Before I understood racism, I didn't know what was going on. Like, why y'all, he the one who jumped on me. Hey, we gonna get this figured out, man. Hey, just calm down. It was cool when they was winning. You know, I've seen videos of black men get jugged up by white people. White people walk by and act like it's nothing going on. White people drive in groups going down the highway. White people drive in groups going down the highway. They might be in 3, 4, 6, a group of 3, 4, 6. But look back after they pass you, about 2 seconds, 200, 300 yards behind your vehicle, it's going to be another white person. Why? White people always got a backup system in place because white supremacists are always doing evil stuff. So they need that backup in case something goes wrong. The backup can assist, they can take over, or they can call the cops. Happened to me many times.
Race I feel sorry for is Hispanics. Hispanics and Latinos, they fighting a losing battle right now. These folks know they wilding out. They wilding out, y'all. They pretty much, and my thing is, I look at it like, I feel sorry for them because they can't fight back, you know. They being picked on. Hispanics is being picked on because the government mad because they can't control black people.
And so they went to Hispanics. They done moved and shifted. Because if you think about it, really, everybody be like, they been fighting. Duh, everybody been fighting. But listen, you don't really hear about Hispanics. Everybody kind of like, they even got their own little party, you know what I'm saying? Nobody ever pays attention to, you know what I'm saying? Like, real deal, you don't hear about Hispanics. But because black people can't be, they getting uncontrollable, they, the people, that's what we'll call them, the people, they sitting up here, they picking on the Hispanics now. They literally, they try to pass this law where they really, what it is it's harassment. Like, they finna be harassing the hell out of Mexicans. Like, what the fuck? We're green cards and sending them on back. Like, bro, you can't be out here doing that. Y'all can't be out here moving like that. Y'all need to understand something. I say that we have to be, like, big sisters and big brothers to them because, like, black people they are stronger. You know what I'm saying? That's why they hate us so much, because we so damn strong. You know, like, real stuff. Black people, we don't play no games out here like this no more. You got black people that are bossing up. They getting their M's. And they sitting at the table with them making decisions, and they don't like that. You know what I'm saying? And ain't nothing they can do about it. So with that being said, the next person in line is these Latinos and Hispanics, and they picking on them because they already don't even know how to speak English. And y'all got to look at it. They strong like us. They just like us. They beautiful like us. They work.